Cards, cards, cards. We all love getting them at Christmas time, birthdays, various other times of the year as well. Do you ever make your own cards? I hope you do, because it can be a lot of fun to you and to the people who receive them. I showed you some time ago how to make pop-up cards. Do you remember that? You open them up and they give somebody a surprise. A lot of fun to make. Recently I came across this card, which was made by a 9-year-old boy. Have a look at it. It's a Christmas greeting card, as you can see, and on the front it has a farmyard scene with a turkey strutting around the yard. Now, what happens to the turkey at Christmas time? Yes, you know, you've guessed it. It's an animated card, something moves. When I open it, watch carefully the picture of the turkey. Watch the turkey. There he is, ready for the Christmas dinner table, and inside the rest of the greeting is written. And you can see that what happens is that before you give that card to somebody, you tuck the flap from the back of the card ahead of the flap from the front of the card, like that, so that one picture appears. That picture is really on the back half of the card, and when you open it, the two pieces change places and you get an animated picture, a picture that moves. You can make a card of that sort very easily yourself. You'll need to start with a piece of cardboard folded over. There it is there, any size you like. Now, I've already folded that one. I've started this and I've measured a square in the centre, exactly 6 centimetres. You can see the little dots that I've placed there. You do those very lightly in pencil. And you must cut along the lines parallel to the edges. In other words, the square must be exactly square. To do that, use a safe cutting knife or a hard-backed razor blade and start by cutting through both layers of the card. Along the top, I've already done that, and then along the bottom. But don't cut the side parts yet, because that's where it becomes just a little tricky. What you have to remember is that on the front of the card, you only cut the right-hand vertical. So you notice I opened it up flat to do that. Then I cut down in that position there until I meet the other line. We just check that it is flapping nicely. Then we go to the back of the card, and here we cut just the left-hand vertical, which is in this position here. And if we've made those cuts carefully and accurately, we should find that we can now tuck the back flap ahead of the front flap, like that. We have our animated card. Now comes the part that takes a little bit of time, and that's decorating it and writing a message. Well, I've already started one over here. It's going to be a Get Well card, and it says on the front, "Sorry to hear you've been sick, cheer up." Inside doesn't say anything yet. What I'm going to do first of all is set it. In other words, tuck the flap from the back half ahead of the flap on the front half, and on that part there I'm going to draw a sad face. So we'll make it a nice big circle like that first of all, and we'll draw some sad eyes, looking very sad and sorry for himself, this chap. There's his nose, and his mouth is drooping over to one side like that. He's feeling sick and he's letting the world know about it. We'll decorate him with a bit of hair as well, like that. Maybe colour in his eyebrows. He looks not only sad but angry. Very sorry for himself there. We want him to cheer up, don't we? Okay, so what we need to do is to open up, and now on what was the front of the card, we draw the nice happy picture. So here, once again, we start with the circle, like that. This time, nice big smiling mouth. And of course, it's unlimited. You can draw any sort of picture you like on your card. Eyebrows raised, happy little nose there. And this time, just to make him look really happy, we'll have his hair standing on end. There he is. He's really cheered up now, hasn't he? Now, any other part of the message that you like to write, you write inside. So you might write, to Rob, with best wishes from Deane. Now, when I'm sending this card to Rob, what I'll do, of course, is to start by setting it, tucking the back flap ahead of the front flap. When he receives it, he'll see, "Sorry to hear you've been sick, cheer up." And he'll open it up and he'll show the way that I want him to look when he's received the card, read the message, and felt a lot happier.